All right, so welcome to the exchange. So, first and foremost, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to give you my opinion on what I see in the stock markets. Looking to the left to see what has happened, then looking to the right to see what may happen. Do your own due diligence. Make sure you invest money in things you know about. If you don't know, invest in yourself and learn. That's the best way you can make money out here and have some security in these markets. So, let's look at what happens to stock markets so we can get a better idea and some security in exchange. Welcome to the Exchange Show.
Okay, let's get started with everybody's favorite stock to hate is Tesla. So, granted, you might not like Tesla, but it can make you a lot of money at the same time. And I'm only saying that because there's going to be a lot of news about Tesla, as you know, that it's going to be bad, absolutely bad. And it's completely true because if you look, Tesla ain't been doing too hot. It's been on a decline all the way since December. So what we're currently looking at is price action at a point that is a strong support. Currently, it looks like we're going to start curling up, and this doesn't have to be a V shape, like down up. No, it can literally just be a pull to the upside, just for us to get pushed back down. So you can take advantage of this. The only reason I'm saying that is because just based off the technical analysis of this stock, in this consolidation that we're currently in, we've already hit one of the lowest areas. Going back, the last time we were around this low, we were forming a head and shoulders, a upside down head and shoulders. This was in January of 24. After that, pushed up, came back down. This was a divergent move. Came back down to a lower area, 139, great place to buy, and then started pushing up all the way through 264. But the main thing was this first move. And I think we might be getting ready to see another one of these moves based off what we saw in January 24. We could be seeing something almost similar to that, to a push to the upside, and then it may give us another push to the downside. We currently have a gap down here at 156 to 147. Now, since I'm in a downtrend, and how I know I'm in a downtrend, I use a 48-day moving average. Turns red when I'm under it, turns green when I'm above it. I'm looking for sells. This is showing me that I could get a quick little buy in. And I'm telling you why, because I have two touches. So I have a W right here. For me, I can take this as a quick little push to the upside. So I have this. I'm looking for that. Maybe this 293, maybe, but it would have to break that 200-day moving average at 284. So let's bring it back down to there. Let's just be realistic there. But I have a W pattern. It looks like it could play out to do that, and then after that, I may get a push down to this side here. But I'll take it maybe to that tops 284, 280 area. So that's Tesla. So let's go to our next one. Let's talk about Lockheed Martin. It has been rocked. Okay. This jaw got smacked and mollywopped all the way down. It's a sad sight to see, but if you are playing puts, so I covered this a while ago, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And at that point I was looking at a breakout here. So it came up, make that a little bit. There we go. It came up. I had this trend line drawn, pushed to the upside just a little bit, and then a little bit more, and then just a little bit. And then after that, it was all down. So you may have gotten 2 days, 3 days of profit out of this, but not a lot. So it did do essentially what I wanted, but not all the way. So if you had a stop loss in, great. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Hey, this is looking horrible for Lockheed Martin. But where would I take profit? Or where would I get in for a push to the downside? First, structure 423.16. Why? Well, it's because if it continues moving down, that's the next place it should stop. Based on the indicator, it says 427. I personally would look for it's probably gonna be a little retracement going up, depending on what happens based on news. But yeah, this is looking bad. This is looking real bad. This actually was a M pattern that completed itself in one move, so you might be getting a push to the upside. So take your time, watch Lockheed Martin on Monday, see how it opens. You could just watch it for a couple hours and then make your decision on how you want to trade it, either with a call or a put. I'm looking at it. Let's go to a lower time frame. Mm, yeah, in a lower time frame, I would just take it a quick call. It may come up here to about four. Well, that's not bad. To around here, there's 467, 466 area. See how that goes. Um, but take your time. Like literally watch this before you throw your money at it. Don't just throw your money at it. All right. So another one we're going to talk about, of course, is going to be it's actually going to be something um, that's a dollar stock, or should I say a penny stock. So this is hollow. This is a cloud stock. Let's put it that way. So this stock is a dollar. Hmm. So let's look back. I really want to go. I'm taking all this off. Taking this off. Okay. Let's look back in the monthly. It's a dollar, right? Hmm. 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 Wait a minute. What has been going on here? So at some point, this hollow made somebody a lot of money. It's had two splits. Okay. One for a 1 to 10, and then another one that was a 1 to 20. So they've made a lot of dilution in here. We had earnings, didn't make it. Earnings didn't make it. Earnings didn't make it. But every time I had earnings, the negative was getting less, I guess. I don't know. So let's look at the daily chart. Currently, it's at this dollar. And I mean, it looks really sad. Really sad. But look at that volume candle. We've had this one, two times. Are we going to see this? Now, I'm not saying trade this. I want you to keep it on your radar. Make sure you watch this because hollow may be something that you can trade to the downside with a put. It would have to break this high up here. So if it breaks this and close above it, 122, hey, if you want to take it to the upside, feel free. Currently, it's below. I only really want to take this to the downside. This was a great pop up, but it seems like every time it's done that, it's followed by more selling. A lot of selling. So this is a dollar or penny stock you can look at hollow and see if you are interested in that. And I think there's just one more I want to talk about. Yeah, yeah. All right. Let's talk about Bitcoin. All right. So here's Bitcoin. So I don't talk about it a lot, just once in a while. So I do chart it up all the time just because I like to stay fresh with charting. I chart a lot. Like I chart every day on something. Currently, Bitcoin in the daily time frame, if it follows this little pattern it's been having, so for the last two times we've had this little flag pattern, it's dropped. The flag pattern is going to drop again. If it does, we're looking for it to go down to 76 minimum. There is another trend line here, though. That trend line is down here. It's an inner trend line, 72, depending on where it goes. Then we have, of course, 71 is our one of our next big areas of support. So why do I have that there? I'll go to the weekly, turn that off. We had our M pattern. That looks like it could be completed, but now since we are here, am I under the 48 and the 50? Yeah, still have a sell signal. And this could be a pull to the upside or push to the upside just to come down. But it is bouncing off of the 48. So this could be, let's see. Let's see if it's going to do it. But it looks like we may get a continuation. at least to this area. All right. Now, 73.68 could be a great area as well. That's in this area right there. So take your time. You play with Bitcoin, be wary. It could be a point where you get a really good move to the downside. But remember, a lot of markets are getting pushed around by fundamental news. So it's not going to be a lot of technical. You may have a great opportunity technically, and then those tweets and emails come out. Next thing you know, it's a press conference and everything's going to poop. So if you want to learn how to chart, you want to learn how to look at these or find some of these stocks, follow me at the website. Check it out. There's a book there too. It'll tell you how to start investing. If you've never tried to invest, there's some good information there for you. So thanks a lot. I'll see you next week.